So I'm doing a review of Slim Rice. I've already made a video, but I'm on a stupid Android and it just totally cut off on me. And the last time I bought something similar to this was about 20 years ago from a Chinese, and it was Slim noodles. But it weren't called Slim then, it was just called Cognac noodles, and they used to get stuck in my throat. It smelled horrible and stuff like that. I thought I'd give Slim Rice a go from Holland and Barrett, because buy one get one free. And there we go. So 0 carbs, 0 gluten, organic, wheat free, fat free, sugar free. Basically, it was in here. Put it into the thing, put some water in there. I've washed this out because when you first open it, it smells like someone on the rag. But when you get to it, when you smell it closer, it actually smells a bit chemically, and you've got to take off the thing. But what I've noticed from 20 years ago it absolutely reeked. Today's standard is it hardly reeks at all. I mean, there is a smell there like someone on the rag for the first time you smell it when someone comes on a bus, but that's it. The smell goes away. So what we've done, I've just put some water in, just mixed it up a bit, get the lumps out and stuff like that. I'm going to put this on it and get rid of the water, and I'm going to put new water in, get rid of that, and then we're going to let it sit for a while. So that's what it looks like when the water comes out. I'm just going to put some more water on. Has a funky smell, but totally different from the olden days, totally different from 20 years ago. Put some more water in. Put it back on. Just like to shake it around a bit. I accidentally put that in there like an idiot, but you know, just gonna let that settle. Then I'm gonna pour it out again, and I'm gonna put the frying pan on. So what I'm gonna be using with the frying pan today, I'm gonna be minced beef and peas, and I think that's it. I was gonna put some other stuff with it, but I'm just gonna put that with it. Minced beef, it's got 20% beef in here and some peas as well, so it's not the greatest thing in the world to use, but yeah, it'll be alright for now. I'll pour it on a whim, and we're going to mix it with this. So give us a sec. So put a little bit of beef dripping in there. This is what I'm using here, just so I know, just give it a little bit of taste, so I know where the melting pots are, so I know how hot it is. I'm going to open this. There we go. Doesn't look that appetizing to me, that. And then just getting it hot as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this rice over there, and then I'm going to put it into the frying pan. So don't put it into what, or else it starts bouncing all over the place like maggots. It's a bit mad. I'm just going to put this in there, take it off the heat and stuff like that. So it wasn't actually on that high, but there we go. And then we don't want to be using wood in there, we're going to be using this. We're just going to just cook it until all the wetness is pretty much gone. So let me just talk about this thing at the moment. Just see where we are. There we go. So this is 0 carbs, gluten free, organic, wheat free, fat free, sugar free. There we go. That's 100 grams. So it's just mainly fibre. You're adding fibre to your diet, which will be put on a snake diet or the keto diet or any diet if you want to do this way. 9 calories per 100 grams, so there's like 30 odd calories in there. And of course I'm going to be putting this with it. If you don't want to put anything like that with it, salt, which I totally forgot to get, there it is. So I get some salt, a little bit of beef dripping would be good. put a couple of vegetables in there. It's just for a light snack. It does fill you up, and it is good. And like, it's totally different from the spaghetti one because I boiled it years ago and I just didn't come across. And using spaghetti this time around would be a bit rubbish as well. But because it's all in little pieces and stuff like that, it looks actually pretty good. And so far, so good. So yeah, back in the mold. So I've upped the thing just to get it fingered. Up the starting to bubble a bit, then we just turn it down a bit. Just gotta get it at the right temperature. You don't want it jumping out the pan, but you do want it cooking and getting pretty good. Just burn it up a little bit more. There you go, that should be alright now. And if you smell it, you can smell a bit of fish. I think it's a waste of water, to be honest with you. I don't know why they can't do it in the first place, but everybody could still put it in plastic bags. And so it's probably not good for the environment. I'm not sure if it's recycled actually, does it say? No, it doesn't actually say, not that I can see. Apparently it comes with a free cookbook, or I don't know where the cookbook is at. It's not inside there, maybe it's on here somewhere. But yeah, it's just starting to crackle now. You know, you just got at the right temperature. And we're going to add that in a mold. Oh, nice and crackly. Right, so now I'm going to add this Scottish stuff. Hopefully it's nice, but to be honest with you, most Scottish stuff I buy doesn't tend to be that nice. It's got decent sized peas in it though, and if the peas are like, so that's good news. I'm just going to turn up the hammer a bit. There we go. Just to get it all in and fingered. And that's pretty much what it is. Mix it all in. And we've got ourselves a rice dish with some beef, and all the calories are just coming from the tin thing over there. So, and we're getting a lot of fibre as well, and it ain't gonna put as much weight on you as if you put real rice in there. I don't know, it's looking all a bit sloppy. You might like it like that. I like it to be a little bit less sloppy. And I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Right, and there you go, and that's what it looks like. Yeah, give it a little taste. Be a bit hot. Onion jelly's made in Scotland because it's got that like taste that goes with it. But it completely drowns out the rice taste, the slim rice taste, and all you're tasting is the ground stuff. So yeah, you know, it works as a carrier for anything. It's fibre rich. It's like 4.8 now. It's got about 12 grams of fibre in it. It will fill you up. The actual ricey stuff, it expands when it goes in your belly. I think it's already been expanding since it's been in the thing. It's not real rice. It's made from a cognac root from China. It says it's organic, but you know, you just don't know. So you're really good. It's all about trust. Well, yeah, I think that'll be alright for me. That would be. I've got 11 of these left. I'm not gonna. So I'm just having this little thing just to get. So my little review scar, and I think this is compared to 20 years ago. The smell is like a snippet of it was 20 years ago. You know, 20 years ago it was horrible smelling, so they've solved that a little bit. Could be a bit better. You don't really get that much for it at full price, but I think buying one getting one free seems a bit legit. I think it's a little bit better. Like I said, it's a carrier. It can go with anything. It's like I put salt with that and that, but you can put salt in an oil of your choice with a bit of vegetables, and you'll be full most of the day. So I think it's a really good thing, and I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. I mean, what more can you really do? Because there isn't actually taste to it. It's just something to keep you full if you're dieting, or or you're trying to do a little bit of portion control. So yeah, that's one of the ideas you can do with it. So I hope this helps you. And yeah, this is the M21 reviewing Slim Rice from Holland and Barrett.